Alrighty, hello and good evening once again, YouTube. This is Kamikaze Games, and we're going to do a wonderful Code Red paint scheme. I don't know if it's going to be that great, because I've already done most of the really interesting ones so far. I don't really have any ideas for a lot of these at this point, but there's only one that I have a real idea for, and it's this one. So we'll give it a shot, and if I think of something for the others while we're making this one, well, we can give it a fighting chance. All right. So here's what we got to do. First things first, we're going to go to racing or big evil racing. Good God, as this is where you can get all the templates that you see on your screen here. I think even the iRacing ones as well you could get here. Okay, so we're making a Chevrolet, I assume. Yes, there's like 15,000 Chevrolets in this series. It's pissed me off, but more people should have done Ford and Dodge, man. But I'm glad they laid off the Toyotas because the Yoder paint scheme in this game is not that great. Well, the template on this side, and I can't find a better one anywhere else without having to download like the other Nationwide Series mod. So here's the template. I've already edited it to my taste so that we have the logos and the Code Red banner. I've already edited it that way. I'm probably not going to post that anywhere though, because this ain't my original template. So you're just going to have to do it yourself if you want to have yourself some Code Red on the backside here. So this is going to be Hunter Carper. Carpet. Fantastic. Hunter Carpet. Yes, that is the name you're going with. Alrighty. Yeah, so here we're at Big Evil Racing. Now this is where you can get a whole bunch of numbers. Someone commented this to me. I think in the last video that I did for this, they commented that, hey, you should go here. And I was like, oh, this is far easier than what I was doing. So thank you for that. But we are going to download ourselves some 33 numbers here. We'll go with this one, as it's closest to what I actually want here. It's already downloaded. That was quick, but it's a small file, so that'll happen. Now, whenever I get new numbers, I like to put them into my own numbers database, so that I don't have to re-download it again. So yes, we'll shift that over there, and get rid of this. Now that I put it in that archive, I don't need it in this one. Fantastic. Look at all these fucking numbers. Okay, open up 33. Is it open? Okay, yes it is. So this is going to be a Walmart paint scheme. So it's not going to be that exciting, but it is going to be a paint scheme nonetheless. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a solid color. We're going to make a white base for this vehicle. We're going to bring in the 33 immediately. I'm not going to take the R though, because who needs to register a trademark these days, you know? That's what we have the internet for, and all that good shit. But that's what we have DMCA laws for, people. That's what the takedown notification system is all about here. So do I need this middle one here? I'm not sure if I need that one yet. I don't really want to have the big rectangle in the center, but I would like to have a stroke on the green part. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the number blue. Now, last time I said that it's smart to not, you know, make your number rasterized immediately. Well, I'm going to completely go against myself in that, and we're going to do this. Now we're going to make a stroke. It's not going to be that much of a stroke, maybe a 5 point. That looks pretty good. So there you go. This is going to be our 33. It's going to be all bluified. Merge those layers, and we'll leave it there for now. I could get back to that later on. We got to do Walmart though. Walmart logo. And let's get this show on the road. We're gonna have the car be a white base, obviously, but we'll have some interesting things that go along with it. We also have Valvoline on this, so having the full thing be white is useful, because that'll blend together nicely with the Valvoline stuff. So that is just phenomenal. So let's get this copied and put over here. You want to have your preset be clipboard so that the canvas fits your image. Then we'll go to color range like last time. Click in the white space, invert. Make sure your fuzziness is pretty high because this is probably a JPEG, and those can get a little messy. Now that that's selected, we'll move it over here, and we'll paste it on the hood. Make sure to shift. Use the shift key when you're dragging so that you keep your proportions correct. And voila, we have ourselves a hood sponsor. That doesn't look very exciting yet, does it? Oh, we'll just have to change that, won't we? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a quick rectangle. And we're going to use a bluish color, kind of similar to this, only a bit darker. We'll go with this. And since it's going to be in the shaded section anyway, I think we'll keep it as the color that it is. Because this is going to be shaded down here anyway. So we'll keep it the color that it is for now. Yes, I think that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Make it just a bit bigger. Now here's where things get interesting. So the Xfinity cars are all on a, you know, on a kind of an incline towards the back. So it's all slanted and stuff. Well, here's how we're going to solve this minor issue. We're going to click that, and then we're going to rotate this ever so slightly. Now, it's not in a very good spot, so let's move it up and see if it lines up with the side skirt. And it's not quite lined up with the side skirt. So let's just drop it a little bit more in the front. And I think that's pretty damn good. We're just about completely in line there, I'd say. Yes, 100%. Perfect. Alright, in that case, we will save this. Now it's going to be in a weird angle, so that's why you had to get it right the first time. We're going to bring it all the way down so that it so that it's in front of the side skirts. We're probably just going to delete the side skirts entirely. I got an idea for this as well. I think what we should do is rasterize this right now. And I think I'm going to actually raise the back end part of it so that's a bit higher in the rear here than it is in the front. Just to give this paint scheme a little bit of character to it. Let's go a bit higher than that even. That's pretty good right there, I'd say. Yes. Now, we're not done with this part quite yet. We got to do one last thing, and that is make one more rectangle. We are going to do a little bit of a stroke to this blue trim here. We're going to make it a black stroke to the trim, and it's going to kind of look like the Hooters car, truck, whatever you want to call that, in Twisted Tea, where it's going to have just a little slight bar above it, just to give it some character. Now we also got to rasterize this one, and then we got to go over here and do the same up top here. Now we are talking. So that's going to be this side, in which case we will merge these layers and duplicate it onto this side. Just flip it vertically so that it's completely symmetrical, and you just got to eyeball it from here on out. It just comes up to the K&N decal there, so I think that is perfect right there, where it's at right now. Fantastic. Alright, so now that we have this image here, we're going to need to add it to the front and the back ends, because that doesn't happen automatically. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this little itty bitty piece right here, and we're actually going to make it even smaller than that. So we're going to try and make this as flat as possible. So we need to make this selection as thin as I can make it. Oh my goodness, this is so close. Okay, there we go. That's about as thin as you're going to get. So let's do it here. Okay, widen it out now. See, yeah, we got 1 pixel width there. So that was perfect. So you saw how it just jumped. Once I hit the enter button, it just jumped to complete that. That's because I only had 1 pixel, and it's always 1 pixel width. Whenever you're making it wider, it's always 1 pixel width in size. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that it was trying to complete the image once I whatever it's called, I copied it. Once I made it larger, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You don't understand a word I'm saying, and I apologize. Point is, we're going to make the same thing along the front here, and you kind of have to eyeball it at the front as well. There's no real good reference when you're making the front one. The back one has a really good, has the curve right there, and that's kind of where the trunk and the back end meet on here, so you can kind of have yourself a little bit of an eyeball there, but this one, it really isn't as easy. You just kind of have to guess. Now let's get rid of these side skirts. Screw them entirely. Now it's all blue on the bottom. Yay. Okay, let's get back down here so that we're underneath the shading still. Let's actually take a look at the shading. Would this be better with only one set of shading? I think I like the 2 sets of shading. I'm going to save this before we go to color. See, I learned my lesson from last time. Save all the damn time. Otherwise, you will lose everything you've ever worked for in your life. So, yeah. Okay. Let's get back down to the bottom quick. Now, is there anything that I can do to add a bit of personality to the Walmart logo itself? Might even want to make a blue hood. And maybe white out the Walmart logo. In fact, I might actually do that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to white out the Walmart logo and make a blue hood. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make that. Let's drop it to the back and see. Okay, let's make it a bit darker. Is it just because of the whiteness around it? Is it actually the same color? Is this one of those optical illusion things? Actually, no, it's because it's not updating automatically. That was the problem. It's not updating automatically when you go from there. Fine, what we're going to do is we're going to rasterize the layer immediately because we're going to edit it anyway, and then we'll do the color overlay because that automatically updates. It must be an optical illusion because I swear it's darker. Whatever, it'll be fine. Okay. So here's where the polygonal lasso tool is going to come into play. You could probably do the... In fact, I think that would actually be easy. You could probably do the magnetic lasso tool. I said last time that I really don't like using the magnetic lasso tool because it's a bit finicky. But I think with this, it'll be fine. What the magnetic lasso tool does is that it follows any path that you put it on. It's basically the polygonal lasso tool, except easier to use. Is it freaking slinging shit on? See, this is the problem with the magnetic lasso tool, is that it goes so fucking batshit when you're trying to extend the image boundaries. And you're trying to see the rest of your freaking image that you're trying to make here. And it just goes crazy. See, like that. It just... Why? Why would you put a marker there? You dumbass software. Anyway. Yes, okay, fantastic. This'll do. Let's bring it back down to the bottom. And we'll meet you in the middle. There we go. Okay, so now we have the whole hood selected. We're going to select the inverse and delete. Now we got the whole hood painted blue. Phenomenal. You can kind of see where the issues come in when you're using magnetic lasso tool. That looks so dumb. Like, seriously? What's your fucking major malfunction here? Maybe I can repair this. Okay, we'll just make the selection like that. And we'll get the paint bucket tool out. We'll just slather on a paint thingamajig here. And we'll just fill it in like that. So, paint bucket. Phil Collins. There we go. I think that's going to be better. Yes, that's... Well, yeah, he'll be fine. Next, obviously, we need to edit the Walmart logo because you can't fucking see it, man. What the hell, Kamikaze? You can't fucking see that shit. Well, just hold your horses. What we're going to do is we're going to layer via cut that because I want to keep this yellow, so we're going to cut out the Walmart part. Head on over to color overlay. Shut up, CJ. And now it's white. You probably can't hear that because I'm not going to mix this, probably, in all honesty here. So now we got the Walmart and the yellow. Got all sorts of great stuff going on right now. We can probably re-merge these now that it's all nice and good looking. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to... no, we're not going to merge these layers. We're going to wait on that for a moment. Not sure where I'm going to go next with this paint scheme. Let's get the Impala logo so that you can actually see it. Color overlay and racism. Fantastic. Alrighty, so this is really going to be the base scheme. I don't think I'm going to edit the paint scheme beyond this, so we're going to keep it as it is. Let's go get that Valvoline logo. Valvoline. Now, which one would look best on our vehicle? I think this one will look pretty good. We're gonna do the not the panel, but we're going to do the I like to call it the hip of the car, right over the rear wheel well. I like to call that the hip of the car. Oh, that's a small fucking resolution. We'll try this one. Yes, this one even is already a PNG, so it'll make things better because it's not going to be a JPEG. Yay. It's even smaller. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, invert with the black here. Now we'll move it on over. How small is this? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, I do believe what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of the Valvoline word, and we'll have it be on like the. Let's see here, because I know we can't have the Valvoline word, because there's just simply not enough room on the side and maybe even the back. We'll try it out though. Okay, so would this be better suited right here? Potentially, we'll resize it. See how this looks. Okay, I'm a fan of that placement, so we'll put that on the, no. We will put this on the trunk as well. There we go. May even want to make that a little bit bigger. Perfect. Perfect. Oh man, this car looks so good. Let's find a different Valvoline logo potentially. Maybe this. We could put this on, we can actually put this on the quarter panel there. Okay. Now this one we can do the whiteness. Okay. Slight issue here. It's not picking up all of the Valvoline stroke. And it's gonna... That's a good point. Let's just get a different one here. Let's just do a different one. Here, this one's far more basic. That'll help out. Now it's really big too. Fantastic. We probably won't have the blue bars though, because that's too much work to line up. Because if those blue bars are going to be there, then you're going to see how the nose is tilted, which means that we'll have to tilt the logo itself, and that's just going to be annoying and potentially look stupid. So here we go. Got ourselves Valvoline. We're going to have it be shrunk pretty far down, actually. Okay. Maybe we'll even put this here. Put it in the driver's slot. Might just toss Sirius XM there or something, just to make room for it. Okay. Now we're going to make the Valvoline word a white color, because you can't really see it when it's against the blue that's down there. So we'll just do a color overlay. White supremacy, and there you have it. So that's going to be the Valvoline logo. We'll re-merge those and copy it to the other side. God damn it, I hate these fucking transformation tools. Control Z is your best friend in like every program ever made, I swear. Alright, we'll save that quick. I guess it's probably a good time to move the 33 into its position on the doors. So we gotta put it all the way to the top because everything's freaking in front of it, so that's unreal. And there you go. Now we'll center it, or as best as I can. Looks pretty good to me. Looking pretty snazzy. Do the same thing on the other side. And now we've got ourselves a race car, basically. Now we just need something here, and maybe even a Sirius XM logo. I think we will just do a Sirius XM logo on the side there. We'll do one that I've already made, because you know it's already been made. I think there's one on the 87 car. Hang on. Let's see here. How about... Is there one on the 20 by chance? There might be one on the 20. No, there isn't. Son of a bitch. I don't know where to find... Huh. This is a predicament. Okay, we'll have to go here and do it instead here. Let's do the 78. I bet you there's one right there. God damn it, this is the worst video I've ever made. Ugh! How about this one? Giving you spoilers to future race cars, man. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be a Cup Series car in 2018. Spoilers, sorry. And we'll drop that right in there. It's already nice and black and everything, so that's good. Oh, that's a great... Yeah, this fits really well with the paint scheme, too. That's cool. Just got to rotate it so that, you know, it's all good looking, so that it doesn't look dumb and all that good stuff. Okay. Okay. Yes. Now it's all rotated. Now we're going to do the same on this side. Gotta bring it up there. Flip it over. Sounds like I'm playing Drug Against War by KMFDM right there. Alrighty, there we go. So that's the quarter panel shook out. Now we gotta do some Orville Redenbacher. Orville Redenbacher. I don't know how to spell that, obviously. I probably should, but you know what? I don't care. I buy Blasto butter as it is anyway. I don't need your Orville Redenbacher's bullshit. So we gotta wait for this to load. There's 25 tweets that have been posted since I looked last. No notifications though, so that's unfortunate. RPM is scheduled a press conference for Friday, May 19th. Fucking why? Just announce it now. Just announce it now. Like, seriously, just announce it now. Why are you keeping us in suspense? What's the fucking reason? Get rid of that shit. Ah, it's small as all shit, too. Fucking A, man. Okay, there we go. Is everything selected? Of course it isn't. So that's when you go, when it doesn't select everything for you, you go into the quick selection tool and get everything that you want that way. Good. Now it's gonna look great. Oh yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a bit awkward. I think that'll work. God fucking damn it. Why does it do that? Why does it go in diagonals when I want it to go up, and why does it go side to side when I want to do diagonals? God damn you. See, it looks far better on this side. This side of the car looks great. This side of the car looks like ass. I can't believe this shit. But yeah. So this is basically the car done. We'll get our 33 into the rear light at this point. And there you go. Shrink it on the way down there. And there you have it. Let's bring it up to the front, into the mask section, so you can see it in front of the lights. And voila! We've got ourselves a race car that took 25 minutes. Wow, this is one of the quickest cars I've ever made, man. But it's a pretty simple paint scheme, all things considered, and at the same time it looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to export it to TGA so that I can put it on a car when that time comes. I don't have a car prepared though because I've stopped doing that until I get like 5 or so done. So this one's going to be all done in that case. So we'll jump to the document section, find Code Red. Code Red 12 is all done, baby. You can see most of the paint schemes are already done, so at this point this means that I have to find something else to do. This video is really short. The last one was like 47 minutes. And then I almost lost it at the end, which was embarrassing as all living shit. But, yeah, I've already done so many paint schemes that are really good. I don't have any ideas for the rest now. I might be able to think of something for advanced auto parts, and I think I have an idea in mind for advanced auto parts, so we'll do that one next. Shh, close out of everything. Now a drug against war is stuck in my head since I was fucking humming that shit. So this is assumedly a Chevrolet, because fucking every car is a Chevrolet here. This is advanced auto parts one, right? Yeah, it's going to be the 83. I think we'll do the Trucks 83 for this one, which is the classic. It's the classic 83 for BK, so, or like even Red Bull, technically here, so that's what we're talking about. So let's see if it's on the list. We'll have to go back. If it isn't, we can check in the Cup Series historical as well. I'm sure they'll have it. 83, baby. Wow, they don't have it. Unreal. Maybe it's under historical. I mean, Todd Peck's driven it all year. You'd think it'd be up on the list here. When I get mad and I get pissed. It's really early in the morning. I shouldn't be singing. I grab my pen and I write out a list of all the people who won't be missed. You made my shit list. Yeah, it's not on here anyway. Let's get into the historicals for the Cup Series. Yeah. Go all the way to the end. Now go all the way to the beginning. 25. Is that going to have it? Oh, wow. We actually went further back than I needed to. Incredible. Incredible. Mr. Incredible. They're actually making that second movie at long last. See, this is what I was looking for, but I think we're actually going to go with this one. Alrighty. Same verse, same as the first. Get our numbers. Database. Toss it in. Do I have any other 83s? No, that's my only 83. Huh. Okay, so the 83 is ready to pop its way in. There is a whole hell of a lot of layers to this 83. So I'm not going to actually rasterize it immediately. We're actually going to just edit it so that it's small enough to fit. And then we'll edit it once everything's done, because once the paint scheme's finished, we'll have a better idea of where to go with all this stuff. So, alright, so here's my idea that I got here. We're going to make, we're going to do with the curves of the car. We'll have the, it's gonna look a lot like, this one. It's gonna look a lot like this one. In fact, I could probably even go to the point, and since I'm going to do this exact same thing anyway, we're just going to copy over, because this is the epitome of laziness. Goodness gracious, I'm just copying paint schemes that I've already made. But we're doing the same thing basically anyway, so I don't feel any remorse doing this. We'll just line it up here so that it looks good. And there you go. I won't do the full... this, I don't think, though. I don't think I'll do this all here. Yeah, I'm not going to do the topper part. We're just going to have... This is interesting to think about here. Where I'm going to go with this. Do I need to nudge it down one? I think I did. Okay. Yep. Alright, so the base color of the car, probably going to be red. I don't know. Hang on a second. Where was I going to go? I think we'll do, yeah, red. Yeah, we're going to do red. It's going to be a dark red. Hey, I've already made a lot of dark red cars. Maybe I should have the base be the yellowish part. Not that bright, though, obviously. Now it looks like a B. Goodness gracious. Hang on, let me find the Advanced Auto Parts logo while we're waiting. We'll see if we can extract some colors from that, and we'll see how this compares here. It's a pretty deep yellow, all things considered. We'll just do the red one, I think. Yeah, we'll make it. This is tough. I think we're going to do the red base like I said we were going to do this entire time. This is going to be a PNG, so I assume the checkered flag is going to disappear off the face of the planet when I do this. Please don't disappear. Please. Please. Damn it. I gotta do the JPEG. That's unfortunate to say the least. Actually, hang on a second. This is extremely problematic because the white is going to bleed into the frickin'... Oh, no. Oh, the ever-loving horror of it all. We might have to do red just because, you know, the checkered flag. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. This changes everything. Does it not? Yeah, that's... Ooh. I guess we have to do red then. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this one. Yeah, we'll have to make this. But we can make this like silverish. Sure. I think that'll work. This will have to be red. Well, actually no, let's save changing that until and also let's save the car itself. This is going to be the 83 of, I cannot pronounce your last name probably, Alex Viveros. Alrighty. Virosa. Cool. Drop this in. See, yeah. Okay. Do. Let's line it all up nice and neat and nifty. Nice and neat and nifty. Now here's where we get the color overlay. Oh, come on. Really? Do I have to turn off the goddamn shading to get this shit? Unreal. Okay. God, this is annoying. Anyway, let's get this stupid red on here. Okay, that'll work. And turn the shading back on. And there you have it. So that's going to be that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to make the yellow Advanced Auto Parts stroke there. But before we do that, we're going to make a new shape right here. And we're going to use this base as a, well, base, obviously. Alright, so we're going to make some bars. It's going to look a lot like Ryan Newman's scheme from some year that I don't remember. But basically, once you see what I'm doing, it'll make sense. What we're going to do is we're going to start at the back here. Trying to make this as parallel as possible. In fact, I think a smarter idea would be to just go from this. Yeah. We'll just use this as a reference. Okay. Trying to think of how I'm going to do this. This is going to be really awkward to make it the way that I'm doing this here. Okay, so not that high. It's going to be a small bar. Not that small, though. Damn it all! Son of a dick. Why is it when you double click, it completes it? That is so fucking annoying when you're making small, minuscule adjustments around your way and it automatically fucking completes it, so you have to start all over. That fucking annoying as all shit, but okay, let's try to eyeball this to make it as parallel as possible. I think that's gonna be about as good as it gets. Where does this start? Right here, okay. So, drop back over here again. Okay, now we're gonna start making a bit of a curve. Or about as much of a curve as I can. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Here's what we're gonna do. Undo that shit. I want to have it be curved, so we'll do the rounded rectangle. You know, because I want to have curves. Why not use a rounded rectangle? Too thick of a radius, though. We'll do 50 instead. Yeah, that'll work. And this way I can just rotate it so that it's parallel. So that'll actually be far easier than the way that I was doing it. Hooray! Hooray for simplicity. Now, once again, we gotta make it the color that it needs to be. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Phenomenal. Back to that. And now we're set. Now we gotta move it here. And I do believe we're gonna make it longer, because it needs to be longer. Now we do the thing where I match it up with the skirt. The shirt. It's the skirt. Did I get it perfectly there? Goodness gracious, that was dead on accurate. Fantastic. Alright, and that should be good. Yeah. I like this so far. Which means we're going to rasterize this layer and duplicate it. Verticalize. Losing my voice over here. It's kind of amazing. It's a bit early in the day to be losing my voice, but it happens sometimes. Now we'll merge all of this. But before we move on, we're going to need to do the backside and this nose part here. Since it's essentially going to be the same as this one. I still think that looks pretty stupid. I should make it all the way down there. So we'll do that on this one anyway. We'll make it so that it goes all the way down. We'll use this little itty bitty piece right here. Not going to make it as small as humanly possible because I actually want a little bit of curvature to this. And when I say that, it doesn't even look like there is any curvature when I did this shit. Yeah, there's barely any curvature. Goodness gracious. Let's try that again. More curves, please. And it's frickin' indented for some reason. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. Stupid fucking thing. Okay. I guess we gotta get rid of all this shit. Well, what the fuck? Goodbye to you. Now, when I go like this, it's going to look stupid. Sort of. But it'll do. I think it'll do. Okay. Now we go like that. Fantastic. I'm going to need to put it up so that's in front of that as well, though. So we'll select this. Widen it. Widen it. Widen it a bit. Widen it a bit. And I might actually try to warp it a bit here. This is a tool that I haven't used yet in one of these videos. It basically allows you to mess with things. This will help you out with perspective. The perspective tool is actually useless when you compare it to the warp tool. The warp tool is a better perspective tool than the perspective tool is, which is kind of incredible. That's just the way things go sometimes. Go the fuck away. Oh my god, I hate everything about you. Shut your fucking mouth. Now we'll move this over here just so I don't have to remake it again. And delete. Ah. Now we're looking pretty snazzy. New problem. Gotta have a back end of this shit. So let's merge all of this once again so that it will be where I want it to be when I need to adjust some more things in a few minutes. Now this one we're going to need the smallest amount of pixels length as possible. Layer via copy. I think I got a 1 pixel again. No, I got it 3 pixels, what it looks like. Gonna have to eyeball this once again. So this is going to be the back end. And we'll also have a little piece that, let's layer via cut this quick. Copy, actually. Okay, the problem is that that's seeping onto the side there, so I wanted to fix that quick. Now we can adjust this, and since it really doesn't matter, you don't see the top of this car for the most part, no matter what, because of the spoiler, so we'll just have it fill it up just so that, you know, it works out fine. Save it quick, and we'll change the spoiler color. No. For God's sake, I want a color overlay. Make it that color. Deepen it a bit just so that it looks good. Goodness gracious, we're almost done with this car now. Let's go back down and we'll recombine everything here. Now, we need this yellow bit here. We're going to make it be a stroke. Not a fucking color overlay. A stroke, asshole. So the stroke tools, we're going to make the stroke pretty big. We're going to make the color, well, we'll make the stroke pretty big first. Yeah, it's pretty thick. Pretty thick. Yeah, I'll turn off the shading. And we'll grab this yellow color. Too bright. Too vibrant. Make it more orange. There we go. Now what I want to do is add a bit of a texture to this color fill, because even with the shading on, it doesn't have very much character. So also there's a problem with the stroke in a couple of places, so I kind of want to adjust that while I'm thinking about it. There's a little bit here that I don't want. Goodbye forever. There's a little bit here that I don't want. And goodbye for fucking ever, you cunt bag. Go away. No one wants you. And I think that's everything. So yes, I want to add a little bit of character to this color fill, so I'm going to rasterize it. And we're going to go to effects. And I don't remember where to go for this. Might be pattern overlay. Yeah, it looks like pattern overlay is the way to go here. That's a pretty good looking color, I think. Well, texture, I mean. Yeah. What I think we'll do is we'll, Now, I think there's a way. Okay, it's this. This is the texture that I wanted to use. Okay. Because using the bevel and emboss one, I think will allow you to change the color of it. I want to say. So could I actually change the color of this and keep that texture? Because there's going to be color overlay underneath. Yes, I think I could actually. That is awesome. Let's start adjusting here. Alrighty. I think we've got ourselves a car. We have made it to where I want to be. We got to get rid of the side skirts though, because they're green and that doesn't make any sense. Goodbye. Alrighty. So that's our base. Now we need to start adjusting the number. Gotta start adjusting the number. It already looks pretty good, all things considered. I think we're gonna swap the yellow and the red, though. That it is right now. So we'll make this red, and we'll make this yellow. That looks a little tough, actually. Keep it red, maybe? Nah, that's not what's gonna work out here. What should I do with this color? Because that looks a little ridiculous. Okay, let's cancel out of everything. Maybe if we start inverting these, we'll try that. Color overlay. We'll make this one white. I will make this one black. Okay. Goddamn gradient overlay. Maybe we'll have to make the number black as well. Or we could make the number red, make the stroke white. Shut up, CJ. Make this stay black. This can be yellow. Or white. Yeah. And that can be black. Hey! We got ourselves a number. Alright, that was way more work than it was worth. So we got a so if you rasterize the shapes without rasterizing the layers first, that's what you get. Could be useful at times, but not in this situation. We'll Looks pretty dumb if you ask me. So here we go. We're going to not do that yet. We're going to duplicate it first. I think the number looks pretty good. I think we're going somewhere with this 83 here. Why is it being so damn laggy? It's using up 2.5 million kilobytes of memory. That's probably why it's chugging so badly. But I have all of the memory in the world. It's not even using any CPU. I mean, this is using a lot of the CPU right now, but that's probably a good reason, in all honesty. So the numbers are done. Let's get your other sponsors onto the car. You also would like to have Mountain Dew. So basically you want to be sponsored by the series itself. Fantastic. Well, in that case, let's get to this. And we'll do... See, it's because the machine is taking up so much memory, it's just causing everything to chug. It actually had to read the Photoshop format. Usually it does that instantaneously. But it's so chugging so badly due to this usage of things here. So yeah, we'll just toss the Mountain Dew in the corner. Maybe even rotate it a bit. Just so that it kind of aligns with the car. There we go. Up top. Rotate it. Rotato potato. Used to say that when I was in 5th grade, man. Oh, how times have changed. Alright, well, that's a bit awkward, but it'll do. So, no more sponsors, just Advance and Mountain Dew, so I guess we can just adjust this accordingly. It might. See, now here's the big problem that the flag is presenting. Actually, no. If I do, you know what? I'm overcomplicating everything is the biggest problem that I've got, because everything has been fine this entire time, and I'm just overcomplicating it. Is all. So there's your Advanced Auto Parts logo. We'll do the color range thing again, which selects everything except for the red. We'll get rid of the service is our best part. And move it on over. See, KMFDM has been stuck in my head this entire time. You gotta check it out. Gotta check out Jog Against War once you're done watching this video, because I've been singing this entire fucking time here. Alright. Now, that doesn't really blend very well with everything else, so what we're going to do is... What the fuck did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? I'm scared. I don't know what I did. Point is, we're going to... hopefully nothing bad happened as a result of that. We're going to duplicate the layer. We're going to go to the one that's underneath of the layer, and we're going to make it all blackish. And there we go. Looking snazzy. And it's got to go down a bit. There we go. Also move it here, and I think we're just about done with this car. Yeah, I'd say we're, once I slap this on the back and get the number into the tail light, this car is all done. So, thanks for joining me for another creating a car session. A good hour's worth of content for yo ass. As you can see, I'm almost done with everything, so there should be raises at some point. I don't have my work schedule yet, so I don't know when I can record. But once I do, we'll be able to set up some times, and when we might even be able to have a frickin' race sometime this week. But I doubt it. But in any case, there's your race cars. Made 2 in this video, which is even better than last time. See, I'm improving. I'm freaking improving my shit over here. But yep, this has been another race car creating session, and I hope to see you when we finally get this show on the road and we start the first ever Code Red Series race. We'll see if someone can beat the Leech then. Well, for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.